Today we're going to work on accuracy or precision of reading measurement with various instruments, and we are all going to learn how to recognize glassware in the lab. We have 6 stations, and we'll go to one by one and see what you need to do. In station 1, you're going to read the volume of the water poured in the graduate cylinder to the correct number sig fig and report it on your laboratory practical. So we'll show you first a close-up of the 100 milliliters and then the 10 milliliters graduate cylinders. In station 2, you're going to read the temperature of the liquid to the correct number of significant figures. Three, you're going to identify the name of 6 different types of glassware, laboratory equipment or glassware. In this case, it's just glassware. So write it down, the correct name. Station 4, you're going to look at this picture and find out at least 7 violations to safety performed by the student in the picture. So look closely and find the 7 mistakes that the student might have made. In station 5, you're going to demonstrate how to pour a liquid. In particular, we are looking at concentrated acid. So show how you perform it. Describe it with your own words how you're supposed to do it. So I'm gonna do it, and you can tell me if I'm doing this right or wrong. If I'm doing something wrong, just tell me what are all the mistakes I made. If I did everything correctly, you can say that I did everything. You don't have to say anything. You just say not applicable or no error.
For this station, we're going to be using a dry 125 milliliter Erlenmeyer flask and a burette. So first you're going to get your dry flask and you're going to measure its mass. So turn on the analytical balance. Make sure all doors are closed properly and then tare it. Now place the Erlenmeyer flask into the cabinet, close the door, and record the mass of the empty flask to the proper amount of significant figures. Once it's recorded, take out the flask, and now we're going to place it underneath the burette. Now using the clamps, we're going to lower it slowly so the nose of the burette is inside the Erlenmeyer flask. So record the initial reading of the burette to the appropriate amount of significant figures. Now once you've recorded it, use the valve to slowly open the burette to allow a steady stream of water. And we're going to add approximately 25 milliliters of water into the flask. Now using the valve, we're going to close it after adding the water. Using the clamp, raise the burette and record the final reading of the burette to the appropriate amount of significant figures. Once you've recorded it, you're going to take your Erlenmeyer flask with the water and place it back into the analytical balance. Close the doors and record the weight of both the flask and the water to the appropriate amount of significant figures. And once recorded, take it out and close the door and turn it off.